What in the hell was that, Pacer Nation? Unbelievable. Once again, the Indiana Pacers lose to a bottom of the division, of the conference, bum ass team. Once again, another loss. A 13 seed, Charlotte Hornets, beat the Indiana Pacers. I'm sick of it. And I know you are, because I've seen social media and a lot of people are venting, and which they should be, you know. But now I see that a lot of fans finally understanding what I have seen and why I consider this a bad hire from day one. And that is hiring Rick Carlisle. Well, the hashtag fire Rick Carlisle is now back in full effect because he never has his team ready. They just, I'm telling you, we are winning off pure, skill and adrenaline from ourselves. No effort, nothing this coach has done has helped the Indiana Pacers win. And now they're tired. And now it's getting hard to run up and down the court fast pace. And now we need to run some half court because we need to figure out half court skills when playoff time comes. And guess what? You do not have a coach that can help you. Rick Carlisle is clueless out there. He sucks at lineups. He sucks at rotations. He sucks at calling plays. Damn. I mean, everybody calls plays in the NBA except us. We just run down the court and try to score. Or we do some little loop-de-loop passing around at the top of the key. Set a goddamn screen at the top of the key like everybody does. And when you do it, don't do it with goofy mouths that doesn't even set a real pick. He's soft like butter. Can't pick anybody. You gotta, if they smart, if they know anything about basketball, you got a guy. You gave up your current future for Pascal Siakam. And then you don't even use him. Pascal Siakam is barely getting any points or any shots up. It's sad to see. I will run the high screen pick and roll with Pascal Siakam every damn play. Just like they run with the stars of the teams that we face, they always run the high pick and roll with the star. Like Brunson, for instance. Every goddamn play. We need to stop all the damn running because motherfuckers are tired now, okay? They look tired. They look burnt. This All-Star game couldn't come at a better time to hopefully give them rejuvenate them because they look tired as hell. And we do not need to go in the playoffs if we make the playoffs. We do not need to go in the playoffs tired as hell. So bottom line is we need to run the high screen and roll, pick and roll with Halliburton and Siakam. Please. He run the pick. Halliburton cuts to the paint. And then if he doesn't have anything, he kicks it out. Or What's the name? Siakam sets the pick and then cuts to the paint. Either way, we need to start penetrating the paint to free people up for open 3-pointers, not contested 3-pointers. There is no offensive plays being run, and it looks ugly as hell. Damn, I mean, it's bad. So we got to do better on that. But Rick Carlisle, I'm going to throw this hashtag Rick Carlisle out all day long. I see a lot more people are finally figuring out this dude definitely does not know what the hell he's doing anymore. He gets out coached every game, almost every game. And the players are been saving him and making him look good. But you got a Rusty Halliburton, you got Siakam that's not getting any touches. It's just looking real bad. And we need to put the pressure on them. The fans got to put the pressure on the owners to get a real coach in here. But you know what the worst part of how horrible Rick Carlisle is? He sucks on defense. He sucks at teaching the guys how to play defense. None of his coaches do any smart defensive plays. None of his coaches or him know how to adjust with a team. Like right, for instance, this Charlotte Hornets game, they was hanging with us the whole fucking time. All the way halftime. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. When are you going to adjust? Then you do dumb stuff like, you send Juris Walker off on G League all the damn time. Like, we don't need his ass. But then you put Doug McDermott in the game. He just got here and he's getting minutes. But Juris Walker can't get any? And McDermott sucks on defense. And he is a hot-ass mess shooting up mega bricks. Wide open. Now, I know he just got here and he got to get used and get comfortable and things like that. But the shit just, it's just not smart. He's making so many dumb decisions. You see what he did in Dallas. He had Luka and messed that all up. End up getting booted up out of there. So you had Luka and you couldn't do nothing? Come on, bro. Like, this dude doesn't know what he's doing anymore. Pacer Nation, you got to get on board. We got to get this guy out of here. We need a tough, defensive-minded coach. Because we got enough talent, talented offensive players. We got to have a defensive presence. And we got to make smart moves. And we got to learn half court. How you don't teach your team half court like it ain't part of the game? You just can't run up and down the court all the time. Teams force you to play half court a lot. This is just dumb. This is just dumb to watch. And I'll be honest, I turned that shit off. I couldn't watch no more of that. I knew they was gonna lose to Charlotte. Think I was gonna sit there and watch that? Hell no. I couldn't even do a daggone, in studio podcast. I'm like, nope, I ain't got time for it. This team's gonna be piss poor. I ain't got time for it. When they ready to show that they for real, then I have time for it. We all need a break, though. This All-Star break couldn't have come fast enough because we all need a break. But by losing to a 13 seed, we're now a playing team. We're a 7 seed now. Teams not playing around with us. When they go on our coattails like that, you got to damn win. You lose to Charlotte, you deserve to be a 7 seed. And I'm telling you right now, Pacer Nation, we a playing team, we could get our ass bounced out real quick. They ain't guaranteed that you make the playoffs. You have to win, if you're a 7 or 8 seed, you got to win one game out of the 2. And if you are If you're a 9 or 10 seed, you got to win 2 games. So we just keep dropping and falling. Miami on our coattails, we'll be an 8 seed before you know it. You know? And then next, we got Atlanta trying to catch us. So bottom line is we got to do better. Halliburton, he's been looking horrible. Except for the Knicks game, he's been looking horrible since he came back from the injury. He's been very, very bad. Like, not himself at all. It's tough to watch. I ain't even gonna lie. I think he was like 5 for 15 or something crazy like that tonight. I mean, he's shooting terrible. 13 points. I mean, we know he's not really a scorer like that. He's a facilitator, but you've been scoring in the beginning of the season. And like I said, maybe, I don't know. We'll talk about that later on. But bottom line is Halliburton and Matherin's been dog shit. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with him. He has 0 points. He has 0 points. The dude did absolutely nothing. Did nothing. The whole game. He's just... We're not using our guys the right way, the way we're supposed to. We're not using them the right way. I blame a lot of this on the coach. Because we got to figure out what the hell is going wrong. We got to run offensive plays. And we got to play smart defense. This all ties back to Rick Carlisle. We can't just blame him, though. Front office. The fuck was that? How you're at the... Okay, let me just break this down for you. This game right here. The Hornets. Very active at the trade deadline. They improved their team. They have a lot more better shooters on the team. That's something that they needed. Now they done won like 2 in a row or something. And the Pacers did absolutely nothing at the trade deadline. You needed a defender. Still haven't got that. We got an extra roster spot. You better get somebody off this damn out of free agency that got bought out. What the hell? You did nothing. You got rid of Buddy, and all that did was make the team more and more depressed. Especially Halliburton. He looked lost out there without his buddy. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I mean, that was a stupid-ass trade. You traded Buddy Hield, and you received some seconds. They're trash unless you're going to use them to do something in free agency or, during the draft or something. After this season is over, I don't know. But you're collecting twos like the world coming to the end. And you're doing nothing. You have... you bring in Doug McDermott. I don't expect him to be lights out, but dude's out here bricking through wide open shots already. We ain't got nothing but another Buddy up in here. Meanwhile, Buddy Hill, he living his best life now. He done moved on. He's like, man, look, I don't want to come off the bench. I want to start. He's back starting. That's all he wanted. He had a great game tonight, and we had a bad game. They're going in Cleveland. Philly goes in Cleveland, shorthanded, no Tobias Harris, no Embiid, and get a dub in Cleveland. And we lose to the goddamn Charlotte Hornets. Doug McDermott. What the hell is going on with this team. They just like stressing Pacer fans out. They do not know what they're doing. The front office is clueless. The head coach is clueless. The assistant coaches are clueless. I'm sick of it. Pacer Nation, I need to get on board. We need to start demanding something, a change, because this shit is not working. You know. Then I hate to say it, hate to be a bearer of bad news, but even the Siakam trade ain't really working because this team is too stupid to realize how to use him. Now, you gave away your immediate future for him. Are you really going to pay him $45 million or more a season to give you 18 points? I mean, if that's the case, you need to start paying Aaron Nesmith more and shitty Miles Turner more, because Siakam ain't doing enough for no big ass contract. So what are you gonna do when the season over? You really gonna pay Siakam and you got a coach that doesn't even know how to use him at all? Are you really gonna do that? I don't know. Right now is a struggle. And I made a joke and I said, "Oh, I'm a rage if we lose to the Hornets." But I think we gotta face reality. We gotta face reality, okay? And reality is, ain't no need to rage because they are who they are. They overachieved at the beginning of the season. This actually is the real Pacers. This is what I'm starting to believe. This is the real Pacers. They hot sometimes, they cold sometimes. They get up for the big games sometimes. They never get up for the bum games. They will lose all day long to trash because they feel like, oh, I could rest. But you know what the other team is saying? Oh, this is one of these playoff teams that we could easily beat. Then you got everybody in the league laughing, coming in, chiming, calling us frauds, calling Halliburton a fraud, talking about he shouldn't even be a all-star starter, and the whole deal. And hey, we're going to find out. Because bottom line is, if Rick Carlisle don't do something with this team, they going to get their ass bounced in a play-in or the playoffs. And right now, we ain't nothing but a play-in team. You can't lose this many times to bum-ass teams and think you good. So, I got the reality check. And now, I'm just coasting. Ain't no need stressing out anymore. Till they show me something. Hopefully, after this All-Star break, they'll get them the rest they need and start taking stuff more seriously. You know, so now I gotta ask Pacer Nation who they think we should give this blame of the game to. The deflated ball. Who gets the deflated ball? Who gets blamed for this horrific loss? Well, I just put it out there. It's between two people. And I already named their names. And that is Halliburton and Matherin. Both of them sold today. in my opinion. They just wasn't prepared and got outworked, out hustled, and didn't help the team at all. Now, I'm gonna blame Halliburton because Matherin is only a second year. And Halliburton, you are representing Indiana. You are all-star starter. You might even be all NBA. I doubt it now the way you've been playing, but maybe. But we need you to show up, bro. We need you to show up. And I need Pascal Siakam that actually had a good shooting game. He just ain't getting no touches. I need my stars showing up. You know? And the bench got to play better. I forgot to add that. The bench got outworked this game. Terrible. Terrible effort. Horrible. So I blame that part on Matherin. Because he used to come off the bench and do his daggone thing. So both of them get blamed for the loss and get the deflated ball. But mainly Halliburton. And even more over hit, even this somebody that doesn't even play on the court should get the biggest blame for Halliburton and everybody else looking terrible, and that's Rick Carlisle. Pacer Nation is all on board now of firing Rick Carlisle. 52% of the post that I put on there, I said, who do you blame for this embarrassing loss? I had Halliburton, Matherin, and Carlisle. 52% said Carlisle. I'm seeing all kinds of fire Rick Carlisle. And I'm posting a whole bunch of hashtag fire Rick Carlisle. Definitely need to get on board because we got to get rid of him. He don't know what to do. We got too much talent for him to be screwing it up. And then and now we got the Raptors before the All-Star break. I'm telling you, you think them Raptors ain't ready to play? You think the people we didn't trade away to get Siakam ain't ready to play? Do you think? I mean, what are they? They are. Where are they at in the East? They are. Let's see. They're in the 12th. They're a 12th seed. So we just lost to a 13th seed. Toronto's a 12th seed. Them teams not even playing teams. And we're losing to them. You really think we're going to go in Toronto and get a dub? Playing the way we're playing? Looking the way we're looking? With a idiot head coach? Yeah, exactly. I think the same. I'm picking a hot ass L in Toronto. And I asked Pacer Nation. A lot of votes on this one. And 66% of the vote says the Pacers will lose to the Raptors. So we in agreement. Now, you see what Milwaukee did. They fired their coach. And that man had like 30-something wins before. We just got to 30. They fired him when he had 30 wins. I mean, winning record, all that got fired. And we got to win a record, but we playing like shit. And I've been seeing the writing on the wall. So hopefully the rest of Pacer Nation does soon too. Well, like I said, hey, don't hate the messenger. I'm just spitting the facts. All right, Pacer Nation. We're going to see you on the next one.